Hello, I'm doing this video for my grandson Jericho. He wants me to tell you how things were when I grew up. And I was born in 1953, and I grew up in the 50s and 60s and 70s, I guess, because I graduated high school in 1971. And when I was growing up, we had the war that was going on was the Vietnam War, and I didn't agree with that because I don't agree with a lot of things that our government does. And I think that was all about the government. Jericho, what do you want me to tell you?
Um, uh,
Can you scoot over here so they can see us both?
Tell me what it was like living in the Vietnam War while it was going on. Like, what do you think about the Black Panthers and all the groups that were trying to keep people away from going in this war?
Well, I think they didn't understand. I think they thought the same thing that we did, that that this was just a silly war that government the government did, but we had some really brave men and women that went over there to fight, and because they were made to, they had to, and so the war was, to me, not shouldn't have ever been.
What was it like growing up in your family? What was there anything y'all did traditionally?
I had two brothers and two sisters. I was the oldest, and I had two sets of grandparents. My mom and dad was together, and we grew up as a family. We didn't have a whole lot of money, but we had a whole lot of fun. And my dad, and we didn't get toys, a lot of toys or anything, but my dad made most of our toys. He would make us things like stilts that we could walk on and play with, and he would make a lot of times he would we would go out to the dump, and there would be people that had thrown away bicycles and all kinds of toys and stuff, and so Poppy would bring home the bicycles, and we'd take the tires off of them, and he would make us go-karts and make new bicycles out of them and take all the parts and stuff. And so we didn't go to the store and buy a lot of toys. The only time we got toys usually was at Christmas, and it was like little dollar store toys. But back then we didn't have dollar store. Of course, we had Whackers and Woolsworth and Cresses, and but I might get a little doll, and my brothers might get a little gun or a car, but we didn't get things that were expensive. And most of the time, we just made our toys. If I wanted something to play with, I'd get a cardboard box, and I would make a dollhouse, and I'd get paper or cardboard, and I'd make paper dolls, and I'd make clothes for them, and so we made all of our toys back then. We didn't really buy stuff.
So, how do you think the world has changed since from then to now? What do you think is the bad things and the good things that have changed?
Okay, well, I think that now the things that have changed,
bad or the good?
Well, it's mostly bad because I think that people have gotten away from God. They're not as close. Even if they think they're close to God, they're usually following a church and or a religion of some kind instead of following God's word. And I think that He's the most important thing because after this world is over, we don't have a whole lot longer here, um, then we'll go off into eternity. And we're either going to go off into eternity if we believe in Him, with Him, or we'll go off into eternity without Him, which is not going to be a good thing. And so I think that basically right now, people are very spoiled. I think that they are selfish. They just want, even adults, not just children. They think about me all the time. They don't think about right. They don't think about others as much as what they used to. Used to a neighbor when I was growing up, we helped each other, and we loved each other. We'll put it on hold or something, Jericho, because I don't really know what to say. Okay, we're going to put this on hold for a minute, I think.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to ask me questions because I'm not real sure what to say.
All right.
He wants to put you on the video, Papa.
Okay, so what do you think it was like when you were growing up? What do you think the things have changed now from then? What do you think better or worse?
Worse.
What do you think? So what's so bad about today?
Too many little fat blonde-headed
Now, are you calling him fat? Look
Well,
at that.
well-
He's skinny. He's slim and trim.
There's too much technology.
what we're doing was on technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
People spend too much time playing with their phones and their computers and stuff than they do socializing,
Interacting with each other.
going out and chopping down trees, shooting squirrels, skinning rabbits,
Fishing.
fishing.
What do you think it was like when you were growing up? Tell us about it when you were growing up.
Well, I lived in the country and we spent most of our time outside chasing chickens and chasing possums
Shooting squirrels.
and catching crawdads, shooting.
Tell them about the cow and the dog and your mom.
Oh, well,
Except Papa's going to have to sit down because he can't stand very long.
I can stand all right.
It's okay. Trade me places.
I stay.
You're okay. Sit down here next, Papa.
All right, next your turn.
Well, when I was a kid, we very seldom never saw other kids in the summer except when we was going to school. And then there was a lot of other kids, but mainly it was just the kids that lived up the hill from us that we would play with some. And then we'd get into a fight, and their parents wouldn't let them come down to our house, and we couldn't go up their house, and so it was just me and my brother. We caught in fish and hunt and shoot bark off trees, things like that. And about once a month we'd go to town, and while my mother was doing the things that she needed to do in town, my dad would go down on Caddo, Bloody Caddo, and play dominoes at the domino park. And when Mama got ready to go home, she wouldn't go down on Caddo to get that, so she would send me down there to get him. I'd go down there with all the old drunks that peed on themselves, and some of them were cut up with knives, bleeding all over everything, and they so drunk they didn't even know they was bleeding stuff. But I'd go down there and I'd go in the right domino parlor and find Mom, Dad, go tell him that Mom was ready to go, and then off we go. Go back out to the sticks.
Tell them about when the cow brought you onto the water and
Oh yeah, we had a pond that every time me and my brother would go swimming in that pond, we'd get a spanking where our dog did. Bill, when we get in the pond, the dog knew we weren't supposed to be in there, and the dog would just circle the pond, just whining and begging us to get out of that water, because he knew that when we got a spanking, he'd get a spanking too,
why did he get a spanking too?
because he was supposed to keep us out of that water.
Was he a big dog?
No, he's a golden shepherd. He wasn't real big. He was just kind of a medium-sized dog.
But Papa has stories that he tells sometimes. They're really kind of big whoppers, actually, but very funny.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Telling whoppers?
Mm-hmm.
No. Wouldn't do that.
That'll be another video sometime, Jericho.
Well, all right. This video's been 8 minutes long.
And you haven't got any information at all.
Well, we've got a lot actually. This is just got a history lesson.
Yeah, Papa, what did you think about the Vietnam War? He asked me that a while ago.
I thought it stunk.
Absolutely.
I was in high school and.
Did you ever think about signing up for the military?
Well, no.
He was still in high school, but
My lottery number was up when I graduated, and I was 18, and I figured that I was fixing to be sent off to Vietnam and coming back in the body bag. Like everybody else did.
But he
Well,
escaped that.
We gotta get this video off. My tablet's about to go dead. Well, all right. That was a history lesson for y'all. Next time.